acceptance and love. We'll be doing a whole bunch of different stages of the practice that I'm going to be sharing with you really soon. So, if you haven't kind of prepared your space yet, do it now. If you need to close a door, turn off the phone, maybe get a glass of water or a cup of tea. I want you to have what you need for your time. And when it comes to lying down, sitting up, pick a position that you're really comfortable in. I think the most important thing is that we can relax and let go for this meditation journey. However, if letting go means falling asleep and you don't want to fall asleep, then choose a more upright position. Like I personally always like to do meditation journeys sitting up so my spine can be straight. However, I've had times in my life where that doesn't work for my body, and then I practice lying down. And then for some people, they really like to have their body more active and stand up and be able to move or dance or express. So you're completely in charge of the way you want to be in your body during this process. Also, when we are in a guided meditation journey, I want to be really clear that you are receiving your own wisdom and your own guidance. All I'm doing is connecting to my own inner wisdom and guidance and heart center, and hoping that myself, just like all of us here together, are creating a frequency or energy or emotion that allows us all to go a little deeper into ourselves. And you don't have to believe in anything. Like you don't have to believe in guides or angels or archetypes. But if you do, it's absolutely your, I like to think of it as non-ordinary reality helpers that are helping you. And one of the things about practicing meditation journeys often is that we get a little bit more, just like we get more skillful at concentrating or focusing or on actually concentrating with a open sort of experience. We also get better at being aware of our sensory information that is there to assist us and give us healing. So this might come through in different ways for different people. Some people might feel it more like emotions. Some people might hear words of guidance. Some people might feel energy, like a kind of warmth or coolness or tingling, or like even feeling it in the body moving in certain patterns. Some people might see images or colors. Some people might have sensory experiences like things dropping in or expanding out or coming very close together. And there's no one way to have these experiences. They all come, all these experiences come to us in the way our system is most set up to receive them. And that can change over time. So just know that however you meditate, however you experience deeper states is really the best way for you. And it's important to recognize that and sort of enjoy and celebrate yourself as you notice the way you're experiencing any meditation, any journey, any relaxed state. It's really a gift that we all have that's unique. So I think we're probably all here. Some people might drop in, and if you have to go early, that's okay. But if you do have to leave before kind of the close, just take a moment to ground yourself and, thank yourself, and take a few moments before you drive anywhere to kind of maybe be outside, breathe some fresh air. That's my only worry is when people are driving. So don't drive and do this journey. So you laugh. However, I've had plenty of students tell me, I was driving while listening, and then I pulled over and had this experience. And I think, oh, Thank goodness they pulled over the car. So I see that we're all over the world, UK, Texas, Canada, Cayman Islands, welcome. Virginia, California, Austria, welcome, welcome. Kauai, oh, one of my favorite places on the planet, welcome. So I'm gonna share with you guys again, just some little slides I made for today. And I wanna talk for a moment about the stages of the journey. So we're gonna prepare with an intention now. And that intention is going to be around the topic of love, caring, connection. And then we're going to do a breathing exercise. And today we'll do alternate nostril breathing. But if you don't like that for any reason, you just follow your own breath in a relaxed, slow way. And that's just perfect. And then we're going to ground energy and become aware of our central channel. Then we're going to connect in the heart space. And we're going to open all the senses. So I've already talked a little bit about the different ways we experience. We can also set that intention to open these different sensory channels, and that's very powerful. Whatever intention we set before a practice is very powerful, very helpful. And the way the journey goes is we start with a place in nature, and then we meet our own love avatar. And I'm going to talk with you a moment about your intention, and that's going to help guide you in what your love avatar is today. And then we'll receive, or we'll experience, or we'll just deeply relax. I don't know what it'll be for you. I don't know what it'll be for me. We join together in the mystery of the journey, but then we come back. We come back to our center, we come back to our breath, we come back to our grounding, to the earth, and we also share the experience universally and with the group and honor ourselves as an ending. So let's talk a minute about the preparing with intention. So, and I would like to see what you guys share. So who has an intention around love? Could be any kind of love. And an intention might be, I would like to experience, or I would like to know more about this part of my experience of love. This could be universal love for all people, all animals. This could be very, very focused love on one part of yourself or one relationship. This could be kind of general maternal or paternal or parental love. This could be romantic love. This could be friendship love. There's no one way that's right for all of us. So choose what feels right for you today. Okay, intention of self-love and relationship love, self-love, trust and freedom in romantic love, love all parts of me. Beautiful. And someone might want to love their body. Someone else might want to love their foot that's broken, or love their hair that just got something, whatever it is. I mean, I'm being silly about the hair, but maybe not, you never know. All right, beautiful shares. Family love, universal love, acceptance of myself, love for truth, connect to divine love. So whatever you wrote or whatever you kind of sense, it might be a little light for you. It might not be very clear. That's okay. It could be for someone just as simple as just connecting with my heart space. What does that mean? Connecting with my heart space. And so whatever it is for you, just notice it right now. You might want to close your eyes and just sense if it's in any part of your body. Just noticing that before we start. And I mean, oftentimes love is in the chest area, but if it is there, or if it's anywhere, see what it's like to just go there and invite that area to be fully present in this meditation. And is there any relationship that you're aware of right now that this intention for love might support you in? So for example, it could be a relationship with future people you don't know yet. It could be a relationship with someone who's passed or someone who's in your life. Just notice that for yourself. Is there a relationship? It might just be, no, totally, it's just really about me. It's about the divine. It's about my presence, and that's perfect. But just notice what it is for you and feel free to note that down on paper if you'd like. And I just wanted to say, Linda will be here helping us today. Linda, if you just know that when I say we're going to be going into the breathing exercise, that's when we'll turn off the chat. And then when we come back from the meditation journey, we'll turn the chat back on. I love the intentions that are coming through. So thank you for sharing that with the group. Sometimes when we share, it actually expands and deepens our intention. It makes it more real. You don't have to share, but just noticing that, even if it's like you think it, you feel it, and you expand it out like a wave. You don't need to write it, but just feeling into that expansion of the intention. And let's get comfortable in our chairs. I say that as I'm kind of rearranging my pillows to support my lower back, getting feet firmly on the ground. I find it's really helpful to have a very grounded seat. For some people, if you're in a chair, that means like scooting forward a little bit and having the feet flat on the ground. For some people, it means leaning back. So do what works for you. And I am going to share my screen again, and we're going to go ahead and stop the chat now just for the guided journey. And so just taking a moment to breathe. If there's any excess energy in your system and it helps to shake out your hands or, wiggle a little, go ahead and do that. And let's just follow the breath in and follow the breath out for a few breaths. As you exhale, just letting yourself release, slow down, relax. And as you inhale, feeling the vitality of the energy in the air entering your system. If you're new to the meditation group, welcome. And you may want to have your eyes open for alternate nostril breathing. Just know that if for any reason your nasal passage is clogged, it is winter right now, don't never push it, never do anything that doesn't feel right for you. Just keep going with steady, slow breathing if there's any disturbance in your nose, okay? But we're going to begin, and you can just watch me and follow along, closing the right side and inhaling left to the count of 4, 2, 3, 4, holding the breath and changing sides. After you hold the breath, exhaling right, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, and then inhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4, change sides, holding the breath, notice your forehead, and then exhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause and hold the breath, inhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4, change sides and notice your forehead, exhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath at the bottom of the exhale, inhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4, change sides, hold the breath and notice your forehead, exhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause at the bottom of the exhale and inhale left. At the top of the inhale, pause and change sides, and then exhale when you're ready, going at your own pace now. Exhaling and then pausing before you inhale. When you're ready, changing sides and then exhaling. And just do 2 more cycles of breath at your own pace. When you're ready, letting go of the nose, of changing the nostrils, and just noticing the 2 sides of the body. Inhale and notice the left side. Exhale and notice the right side. Inhale and notice the right side. And when you're ready, exhale and notice the left side. Now coming into your central channel, the space from the top of your head, your very crown, all the way through your body. You can just imagine like a stream of light, a long pillar that goes in the middle of your body. This is an energy stream of light, not a real place in the body in terms of flesh and bone, but an energy channel that goes down all the way to your sits bones, and just feeling into however you experience a central channel. It may be through words, it may be through sensations, it may just be a curiosity. What is it like to have an imagining of light moving through my body in a central channel of peace, of love, of connection with myself? And when you're ready, just imagining that same calm stream of light, of energy, of kindness. Imagine that going down from the hips, the sits bones, all the way down into the core of the earth, connecting with the earth's light and inviting that light back up through kind of a cord of light that connects you with the earth, grounds you, and inviting a sense of that grounded cord of light connecting to you right now, to your body, to your energy, and just breathing with whatever you feel, allowing yourself to notice. It can be nice to put one hand on the lower stomach underneath the belly button, and maybe one hand at the heart or around the solar plexus, and just feeling that connection with yourself, honoring yourself, honoring your intention, remembering your intention for love today. Noticing the way that intention, that inner appreciation of caring, of love, of connection, how it will help you. It might help others. Just honoring this and inviting all of your senses to be very open right now, inviting your sense of energy and your kinesthetic awareness of the body to be very open so it can receive and feel and process and receive gifts and wisdom. Inviting your sense of hearing, of listening, of even just listening to the natural rhythms of your body and your spirit and your mind, inviting that listening, that hearing. It might be words of guidance, it might be memories, it might be listening to the body, listening to silence. Invite that sense to be very open. And inviting your sense of seeing, imagining, your creativity to be very open. However that is for you. Sometimes we can see through feeling, or we can see through thinking a word. And just inviting that sense to be very open. Most importantly, inviting your sense of inner knowing, however that will show for you. It might be in a way that surprises you. So just inviting that sense of inner knowing that can come through any of the sense channels. And it can surprise and sort of just help us in a very gentle, kind way. And coming to the heart, letting your attention rest in the heart gently, in the space of the chest, the upper back. Noticing how you're grounded and present for yourself, and this can just allow the shoulders, the chest, the arms, the hands to just release. Taking some nice deep breaths, allowing the breath to go deep into the body. Inviting any guides, angels, non-ordinary reality, loving, kind helpers, and inviting your creativity, your imagination, your values, your helpful emotions. You might want to imagine this support team surrounding you. There might be words like trust in front, kindness in back, generosity on my right, courage on my left, compassion in my heart, or in some other position. So just notice how you relate to this idea of support surrounding you, in you, behind you. And knowing that the mind may think, because minds think, knowing your breath will breathe, your heart will beat, your body will move, and that's perfect. Everything is allowed. And from this place of kindness and connection, imagine a place in nature you feel very supported in. A place that you find just to be wonderful for any reason at all. It could be beautiful, it could be soft, it could be exciting. It might be a forest, it might be a mountain, a beach, a park. It might be just next to one tree or one plant. It might have running water or still water, or it might be very dry. There may be sun shining, wind, rain, snow. There might be a gentle breeze. So just noticing your place in nature. And you might notice it through your body. You might notice it through thoughts or images or sounds. And just take your time here as though you could get very close to some part of this place in nature, seeing the details close up or the colors. There may be sounds you hear in this place in nature that you imagine. There might be animals. And here in this landscape, bring that intention you began with of love, a kind of love that you would like to empower, to be friends with. And invite that love to be with you here, perhaps as you, perhaps as a friend in this landscape. Love might appear as an animal. Love might appear as a guide in the form of a person or an angel or a mythical being. Love might surprise you and be someone you even know. Love might come as an element like the wind or the sun. Love might be a plant. So just inviting your creativity, your inner resources to show you an aspect of love right now as a guide who is here to help you. And honoring the way you perceive, noticing your physical body as it reacts. You may perceive in ways that surprise you. Knowing that your breath is here as a gentle, calming presence. Noticing how your heart is open in front and behind you to receive kindness and guidance. And just if you'd like to take a little walk with love, or if you'd like to step into love's shoes and be that presence of love, whatever kind of love you have the intention to empower. And whether love is gently guiding you through the landscape, or you are feeling you are love, stepping into love's shoes, honor yourself, honor whatever comes, and just see, what is it like to walk as love or with love? How does love walk or move? Maybe love doesn't walk. Maybe love moves in another way through the landscape. How does love listen? And invite all your senses to be open and letting you receive the wisdom of love, how love listens, how love moves. And imagine, how does love communicate? Allow yourself to notice even the smallest details about communication through love. And you might receive gifts of energy, gifts of kindness, of emotion. Allow any receiving of love's inner wisdom to go through your whole system. Knowing that you can resonate more and more in the vibration of this love and be guided and shown and felt through love as a teaching, as a reality. And ask love whether you are love or love is next to you or near you. Ask love to show you an inner knowing that is yours, a gift, a skill, or a way of being. It might come in a metaphor that you're not sure about, and that's okay. Just honoring your own ability to remember as you receive any information, gift, wisdom from love. If you wish to receive it in the heart, you can ask to receive in the heart. If you wish to receive however it comes, invite that. Or you might ask to receive in an image, or a sound, or emotion, a movement, a texture, a word. Continuing to breathe and feel, and if you wish to explore another landscape with love, if you wish, you can fill your body with this love frequency, inviting it as a color, a sound, or a kind of soft knowing or intention or feeling. And just letting the waves of that frequency of love be with you. Noticing it in your head and your ears and around the face and in the throat. Noticing that quality of love like a light, like a color, like a sound in the neck, in the back of the neck, in the shoulders, in the heart, in the ribs, in the back body. And bringing your awareness down the central channel into the upper stomach, digesting the experience of love's wisdom and frequency, and bringing that awareness down further into the body, honoring the front, the sides, the back body, filling yourself with light, with love, with helpful emotions. What are they for you? Speak them, feel them in your belly. Is it trust? Is it vibrancy, connection, warmth, kindness, passion, honoring? Whatever comes to you, feeling those wisdom words in your body as you gently move down your body into your lower back, allowing love's inner wisdom to help you be stable, connected, empowered, present. Inviting love's inner wisdom into your hips, into the space in front of you, as though you were holding love's inner wisdom with you in your legs and your knees and your shins and feet, your soles of your feet, your heels, your calves behind your knees, going through the back of the legs, through your hamstrings, through your hips, to your seat, and allowing love's inner wisdom to make a circle around your whole body, moving behind you and around you so that you're surrounded by love's wisdom in a comfortable, easy to breathe space, like an orb of light of any color, with any qualities that love's wisdom gives you now. Just breathing and being, nothing to do, no trying, just allowing as you breathe and relax, following your breath. Noticing the breath as it flows in and noticing the breath as it flows out. Honoring your inner peace. Honoring your intention, your kindness to yourself. And in the safety of this ball of light that resonates with love's wisdom, feeling into your central channel, and from your heart, imagine a wish going out in all directions throughout the universe, a wish for love, for kindness, for caring, compassion, allowing this wish to go out in waves, your own waves, however you imagine them. They could be waves of color, waves of sound, waves of emotion going out in every direction, filling the world with your own loving intentions. And as you do this, know that others right now are sending this love out to you. And as you give, you can receive. Just as you breathe in and you breathe out, you breathe in kind, caring intentions, and you breathe out kind, caring intentions that might show as metaphors in different ways with different sensory experiences. There could be a cool breeze that flows in and flows out. There could be a warm wave. Might be a pink light or birds or lovely clouds moving across the sun. However you experience, honoring your way as you receive love and you give love. And thank your avatar of love. Thank your journey, your guide, your own creative mind. And bring your hand, if you wish, to your heart and to your belly, if that's comfortable, or you may want to have your hands together at the heart or somewhere else, just honoring the way you wish to close and come together, grounding your energy. I like to feel the palms of my hands connecting and my toes and the inside of my feet connecting, feeling kind of like a gentle zipper coming closer into the body. And if your hands are together, if you would like to try, just imagine feeling that coming together with loving intention as you move your hands slowly up in a straight line together and slowly down. And when you're ready, just give yourself a hug on both sides. Change sides and hug yourself. You're connecting your energy and grounding your energy. And when you're ready, opening your eyes. You may want to get some water, look around the room. Notice the colors and the shapes in the room. Take your time, take some notes if you'd like. We're going to turn the chat back on for sharing. I'm really curious to hear how that was for you. If anyone would like to share or ask a question, you can raise your hand under the reactions. Beautiful. Misty, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, hold on, my volume was down. There we go. Misty, can you say hello again? There we go.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Very good. That was beautiful. Thank you very much. I needed that today.
How did that present for you?
It was beautiful. I, in doing these, it's still pretty new to me. So, like getting the avatars and different things to kind of come together and show up hasn't always been successful.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I had a really unique journey today. I started off on the beach and it turned into a rainforest. And I think my guided spirit or love spirit is supposed to be apparently a very beautiful black jaguar.
Wonderful. Yeah. Yeah.
But it was really neat. Like we walked along and next thing I know, I was like riding on its back just through the jungle. And I don't know if I need to like watch the Jungle Book again or something. I don't know. But it was amazing. It was really beautiful.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, it sounds like you actually have quite a bit of experience. I mean, honor the way you experience, because that's beautiful. Thank you,
Thank
Misty.
you.
Yeah. And if anyone just doesn't see anything or have anything that they would call a journey, instead it's more sensory in the body or in the thoughts, just know that that's wonderful too. We have these experiences in our own way. And Calliope, oh, let's see, it's asking to unmute. There we go. Hi.
I am so happy and so grateful being here. I love you, Magali. I love everyone and happy holidays. First of all, my heart is blooming, and I want to say that you give us such a wonderful gift that help us open our hearts. I'm so happy to be here, and today I received my message through this beautiful meditation. Um, I saw myself sitting on a beautiful park and I couldn't see animals, just I was listening to these beautiful voices of the little children jumping around, which for me, these are earth angels. And then I saw myself sitting in a beautiful tree. The grass was so bright and so green. And there was so much love everywhere around, especially because there were so many beautiful voices of the children. And I experienced something that I have never experienced before in my life. And that was sitting next to that beautiful tree. I don't know what tree was that. Leaves starts coming, falling on me. And I felt, well, this is my need for, obviously, and the leaves were like drops of love on me at the point that it became a beautiful coat. And it was like, so I want to say for me, it was like angels were holding me, but the tree, the leaves of the tree were so beautiful. And the tree was the love. That was the love. And when you said to go into, I just found myself going into the tree. And I felt like I discovered myself there. And that's me. I am the one who can give love to me. And that meditation opened my heart more to realize that I really need to forgive some people. And I send love, and I took many lessons. I am very grateful, and I love you all from my heart. And I wish you Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
Oh, thank you for sharing and for your wisdom, Calliope. Such wisdom was coming through you. I just want to thank you. And happy holidays too. And Katie, hello. How are you?
Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Magali. Hello,
Hello.
everybody. Oh, that was just, yeah. I just want to say, I mean, your meditations have been getting me through a very, very difficult time in my life. And funnily enough, I didn't know, I didn't know this was going to be about a love avatar. And I happened yesterday to do one of your love avatar.
The same kind of thing.
Yeah, the same kind of thing, and it was just perfect to go there. I was hoping to see what would happen again, whether it would be similar.
Yeah.
But it was just such an unusual experience. Firstly, I was in an English garden, and I'm normally on a beach, and it was just I could smell all the flowers, which I've never really been able to do before, and especially the roses. And my avatar was a beautiful, old, strong, very brown skinned, white haired old man. And he gave me this amazing rose, which was like a big, blousy, beautiful smelling rose, and a tomato, but not a really ripe tomato, just like an beautiful, but not fully ripe tomato. And I just felt just immense. I wanted to feel secure. What my intention was to feel like safety in love, but I just felt this enormous like joy, just huge, like, and I felt in the heart, and I just felt my heart expanding, and I just felt just pure joy. And then I felt that pure joy yesterday as well, and I just know now that I can go there at any time, and just very quickly, because I've done it today, experience this real joy again. So I just, yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing. And I feel moved to share with you that in certain concentration meditation practices, without any guidance or anything like that, that the guidance before you start practicing is to feel that pleasant feeling. It could be like a joy, just to allow that pleasant feeling to be what you focus on, and allowing that pleasant feeling just to expand and deepen. That's a very traditional concentration practice that can really lead to just deeper and deeper states. So Katie, I don't know if that resonates with you, but I just felt that was good to share.
Yeah, it's really powerful. It's so good to know that I can do that.
Yeah, really powerful. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay. Happy holidays too.
Happy holidays.
And Catherine, hello. How are you today? Hi.
So for me, I guess, because it's the first time that I've been on, that interesting is, and I have done some meditation and things before, but I think the really positive was that I've been really missing the Christmas spirit and not feeling loved, because I live in a community and have had multi losses this year from around the people and around us and in our churches and whatever. But that sense of love, but it was just amazing. It was just like I was wrapped in this blanket, that the tears started to flow, that it was just pouring from my head to my toes, that this love, that and it was coming from voices from heaven, or whatever we want to call it, from out of this life, that was just sending just buckets of this love back. And the sense of my body that's been asleep, that has been in that numb sort of space, because of just when you go through grief and the losses. And it was like it was opening up, that I actually had a trunk, I actually had legs and feet, I had my hands that I could feel, that I could reach out and do what I need to do. So basically, even though I just kind of tapped in, is that it was meant to be today. I really feel that.
Thank you so much for sharing. And I think, again, such wise words you're reminding us of. And I feel like not just for you, but for everyone who's had a lot of loss this year, just to, send an extra prayer or wish for them. And Catherine, if I could highlight something that you said about like that numbness, that can often be there to protect us.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. And it's good to honor that we don't have to push ourselves. But then when there is an opening, sometimes it can be quite fabulous, so.
It feels like the whole body is at this coolness, that there's just this flow of the breath through the whole body again. And that's been missing for such a long time now. So thank you.
Thank you. Wonderful. And I don't know if you guys feel this, but I always feel when people share, it's like the people who raise their hand to share, you're giving all of us a sort of blessing, a sort of view into a reality that is uniquely experienced by you. And it's such a gift. So thank you so much. Everybody who shares, whether it's in the chat or out loud. And then we're going to go on in a couple minutes. I want to take any more shares. And then I would like to give you guys the opportunity to share in small groups as well, because I know sometimes it's too many people to share with at once, and I want to honor everyone that's true for them too. So Salma, hello.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, Magali.
Hi.
Finally, I've been doing the meditation on and off, and each time it's just a reminder of what a beautiful soul you are, and it gives another after another gift, and I'm just thankful and so blessed to be here. And the last meditation I did with you, it was the one with the colors. And what kind of marked me in that is that in that one was the fact of feeling like the brain fog clearing up, but on a sensational level, like I could sense it, not on a cognitive level. It was kind of mind-boggling.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
today I just opened my email and it said that it's going to be in 1 hour, and I thought I'm not going to miss this one. So
I'm so
I'm
glad.
just
And I
glad.
see you're in a car. You're in a car doing
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I said that it is what it is. I'm gonna make it happen, whatever it takes.
I love
And I'm
it.
so grateful I did for today's meditation. I was in so deep that at a certain point my internet got cut off, and I didn't notice. I thought that it was part of the meditation that we're just going we're supposed to go without guidance for it was a long while until I realized that I've been cutting off.
Well, hopefully that silence was exactly what your experience needed. Sometimes I do.
Yes.
I do have to say, like my normal reality self sometimes wishes we could do longer with just silence in these journeys. But then I know people, sometimes that takes them out of the experience because they think they've been cut off. So I'm glad that your experience just kept deepening. Yeah. Wonderful.
Right. So
Good to see
for
you.
my scene, it was a waterfall, and it was my favorite place. Like I would go camping there when I most needed. And what's special about this place is that the sound of the water streaming never stops, and it feels like it washes your brain, your thoughts, your emotions. And in the water, I was in the water feeling the cold water splashes over my body.
Yeah.
And then I see a snake. It was like a snake, and it was red, between red and the color of dirt. And it was an interesting experience because I don't know if it happened, if it was the thinking mind that got me through that, but it was kind of uncomfortable to allow the snake to come closer.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of learning to trust love again as the snake got on my leg. And
wow.
Yes, And then it was like a conversation, like, can I trust you? And then the snake got over my entire body. And then when it grabbed like on my skin, it feels like a web of, I don't know, electricity or whatever feeling that was. And then the snake got over my neck like this, and the sensation got over like something or someone hugging me like from the neck down. It was, and it was then when I didn't even realize that I was gotten off. So thank you so much.
That is so powerful. Wow. Thank you for sharing that. That is so powerful. Yeah.
And it kind of made sense, because I'm the kind of person that cares way too damn much and loves way too damn deeply, which means that you get hurt way too damn. It was kind of hard for me to like kind of connect with the love in relationships. And I don't mean just romantic relationships, in friendships, and especially the last 3 years of like, it's been for me, I've questioned my whole relationship, my entire relationship.
Yeah.
Because for me, friendship was something sacred, as though you and I are like this one unit, this one entity. If I'm down, you're there. If you're down, I'm there. And I kind of had to question that, and I found myself in some really difficult places the last 3 years, like total mental breakdowns. The one that comes to my mind, my car broke down on the road one night, and it was dark. I was actually feeding stray dogs, and I have to do it at night, because if I do it during the day, it's kind of a pack, and they terrorize people. So I have to go at night.
You can walk your dogs at night.
No,
No, I'm
not my
confused.
dog, stray dogs. It's street dogs.
Street
I
dogs.
have to go
Street
feed them.
dogs. You feed them at
Yes.
night. Wow. That is
Because if I
very,
go in the morning,
yeah.
they feel like they have to protect me. And if anyone crosses by, they start barking. So I have to do it when there's no one in the street.
Wow. Wow. What a practice of service. That is so beautiful. Thank you for sharing with us. And
Thank you so
you
much.
know, this is for you, but for everyone as well. If you ever want to go back into your journey and just, you know, play some calm music or do whatever you need to relax, and then invite that sense of that guide, like in your case, Selma, the snake. And you can ask for any wisdom, any particular wisdom that you want guidance around. You can ask to be shown that again. So in this way, these journeys can really just keep unfolding for us if we wish them to. So I just wanted to share that. And we have one more share from Cynthia, and Cynthia we'll make it, I know you're able to make it a beautiful share, but concise. So we go into our smaller group. Cynthia, there we go.
Hi, Magali.
Hi, good
I'll
to
be
see you.
concise. I wasn't going to share because I'm in my bed and didn't think I was going to, but I just felt like I wanted to share because I felt like my share is a gift to other people that may be experiencing some pain.
Yeah.
In my journey, I was experiencing, because my intention was just to be in the moment with my husband and experience kind of a romantic love and more share with him that way. And I just was I was able to just kind of go on some beautiful walks and in nature with him, and I was remembering some time that we had together in beautiful places in nature, and I was just feeling so supportive and loved, and just my heart was just kind of growing and growing and growing, and I just love him so much. And at one point in this place in nature where we were walking and sitting, I had a little bit of a panic thought, thinking, oh, but at some point, you know, one of us may die, or, you know, because there's been a lot of people in my life recently, as probably many have experienced with COVID or whatever, that have had their partners pass, or and so that little panic thought came to me just briefly. And I thought, this might end, as beautiful as it is, it might end. But immediately, another loving thought came to me, and it was a memory of when we were sealed together. And it was a memory of us being, over an altar, being sealed together forever. And it was an eternal memory. And I thought, oh, and I just immediately started crying. And I thought how beautiful that is, that that we're forever, that our love is forever, and it will never end. Even if we're separated physically, it's never going to end. And I was just so happy in that moment. And I was just so grateful. And so I started thinking, and it was shortly after that you asked us to share our intentions with other people. And so that was the intention that I sent out. I was sending out the intention that people could experience that kind of deep love, and eternal love. And I was sharing that out and sending those out, and it just came out. I was like floating in a kind of in the clouds, and it came out like ripples and waves in the clouds. And I was breathing in everybody else's beautiful intentions, and I was breathing out those. And I just thought it was beautiful. And I just wanted to share that, if anybody's had a loss, that, that they can experience kind of an eternal love, and that, we can expand it to that. And I just thought it was wonderful. And I'm just grateful to have that presence in that moment with my husband, even in a meditation.
Yes, I love that. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you for sharing. And I'm going to make one share here that I don't normally tell you guys this, but sometimes, not every time, but before leading a guided meditation, I'll have a kind of important dream. And so last night I had a dream that I was actually with a good friend of mine's daughter, who's about, I don't know, she's in her 20s. And in this dream, this, I think, 22-year-old daughter was breeding these very unusual animals. They were part cat, part dog, but they were kind of like minxes. And this animal just, I felt such connection with them. And they came and they just curled around me, one at one point around the heart, and at one point around the lower belly. And in the dream, I realized, oh, they're giving me an energy healing. This is actually, like, I had that little bit of lucid awareness, like in this dream state, I'm receiving from this guide in the form of this cat dog sort of animal, really more cat-like. And, then there was a lot of dream stuff, like, oh, she was going to breed them with poodles, and I was going to get a hybrid poodle this so that it wouldn't shed, and it was going to become my pet. And, there was all that dream stuff, and my friend was selling her house and the walls hadn't been painted well and all that stuff. But the central thing was receiving this love and this healing energy from this guide in the form of this beautiful dark gray furry animal. And so, I don't know if any of you guys have dreams like that are a little bit like guided journeys, but I think it's really nice for us to be able to share however our healing and our intuition gives to us. Because I always think when we share it, it goes out there in some way and it affects someone else. So whether we're sharing with a friend or with a stranger or with a group or with our partner, that sharing is really an important aspect of our connection and our presence in the world. So right now we have an opportunity to share and make that difference, not just to the other person, but to ourselves, of being present, listening, taking a chance. Sometimes it's like I felt nervous sharing with you guys about my dream, but like just taking that chance to share. And today you can share about your experience in the journey, whether it was no experience. It might be, I kept thinking about the thing I have to do tomorrow, or it might be, I kind of felt it in my body, but I didn't see anything and I wanted to see something. Whatever we share is just perfect. We don't have to have a big experience to share, or it's something else important in your life. So in this noble friendship part of the meeting today, we're going to have rooms of 3 people, which means some of the rooms will have 2 people. But if we have 2 people, too many of the rooms only have 1 person because people drop off. So we're going to start with the intention of 3 people. You might be in a room with 2. If you're in a room with no other person, so Zoom will invite you to go to a room. If no one else is there within like a minute, then raise your hand, and Linda is assisting today. She'll bring another person to your room, or she'll move you to another room. Just take turns, 5 minutes each, set a timer and share for 5 minutes. And the person who's listening, just listen from the heart, receive, acknowledge, no judgment, no coaching, no advice giving, just hearing each other, and then switch. And you might have time to do this several times. You might just do 5 minutes and 5 minutes, whatever you have time for today. Do stay if you have 15 minutes. It would be too difficult with less than 15 minutes. And go through, if there's 3 people, everyone 5 minutes, and then start again. See what comes through the next sharing cycle. Okay. Thank you so much. And we will have another guided meditation on the 26th. And I didn't prepare to share with you the theme of that. I know that we'll be doing a loving kindness practice where we keep sending and receiving love. That's one of the upcoming. And I'm not sure if that's on the 26th, the day after Christmas. And then we have another one on the 30th to kind of bring in the new year. And that's going to be an interesting journey as well. So there are those 2. And when you registered for this, you also registered for the other 2 because it's a series. So you will get reminders. Okay, so if you're here, and by the way, if anyone wants to download the transcript, you can go ahead and download the transcript right now by hitting live transcript, view full transcript, and then save transcript. And so if anyone likes to save the transcript, they can do that. And so again, 5 minutes and then 5 minutes, and see how long you have. And you are sharing that really beautiful gift of noble friendship with each other in these meetings. I'm just talking here randomly to make sure our numbers